Kapila Gita 1. Lord Kapila Devahuti's Conversation. The purpose of Lord Kapila's Advent Part 1. Lord Kapila's Advent and the importance of transcendental knowledge. Prasad Bharadwaj. First verse, Sonka Uvacha. Kapilas Tattva Sanchyatha Bhagavan Atma Mayaya. Jata Swayam Ajay Sakshat Atma Prajanaptaye Ninam. Translation. Sri Sonka said, although he is unborn, the Supreme took birth as Kapila Muni by his internal potency. He descended to disseminate transcendental knowledge for the benefit of the whole human race. In this expanded explanation of the Kapila Gita, we delve into the purpose and significance of Lord Kapila's incarnation as revealed through his conversation with his mother, Devahuti. The first verse, introduced by Sonka Maharshi, encapsulates profound insights into why the Bhagavan Kapila descended into the material world and the nature of the knowledge he imparted. Kapila's advent and the transmission of transcendental knowledge. 1. Unborn but manifested. Sonka Maharshi begins by stating that Lord Kapila, although unborn, Aja, took birth through his internal potency, Atma Maya. This implies that the Lord's birth is not like an ordinary human birth. He descends not out of compulsion but by choice, motivated by divine will to accomplish specific purposes. The appearance of Kapila Muni, therefore, signifies a purposeful advent rather than a result of karma or material necessity. Kapila's primary mission was to provide transcendental knowledge, Atma Prajnaptaye, for the upliftment of humanity. 2. The importance of transcendental knowledge. The word Atma Prajnaptaye is key to understanding the essence of Kapila's mission. It means for the benefit of imparting transcendental knowledge. In this context, transcendental knowledge refers to the understanding of the self, the soul, and the distinction between material and spiritual reality. This knowledge is vital for human beings as it guides them on the path of liberation and self-realization. Ordinary knowledge about the world and how to live comfortably does not suffice to fulfill the deeper spiritual needs of human life. The Vedas offer sufficient guidance on material life, but spiritual enlightenment comes from realizing that one is not the body but the soul. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. 3. Vedic guidance and the modes of material nature. Sonka Maharshi highlights that material needs are well catered to by Vedic teachings. The Vedas provide a structured program to ensure good living conditions and elevate individuals through the 3 gunas or modes of material nature: ignorance, tamas, passion, rajas, and goodness, sattva. The aim of this progression is to elevate a person from ignorance to goodness, where true knowledge can flourish. Tamoguna mode of ignorance. In the state of ignorance, there is neither knowledge nor any meaningful enjoyment. Life in this mode is described as being akin to that of animals, driven solely by base instincts and immediate survival without higher thought or spiritual awareness. Rajho Guna mode of passion. Passion propels individuals to pursue material desires and enjoyments. However, while passion brings about material accomplishments, it does not lead to lasting wisdom or enlightenment. People in this mode are driven by their senses and are unable to transcend material attachments. Sattva Guna mode of goodness. Only in the mode of goodness does one's mind become clear and receptive to higher truths. This is the platform where real knowledge begins to expand, particularly knowledge about the self and the nature of reality beyond the material world. Being in goodness allows one to contemplate spiritual matters and pursue self-realization. 4. The role of disciplic succession. Transcendental knowledge cannot be grasped by the ordinary mind, especially by those immersed in passion and ignorance. It requires a lineage or disciplic succession, parampara, where the knowledge is passed down from the Supreme Lord or his genuine representatives. The significance of Kapila's incarnation lies in the fact that he is a direct manifestation of the Supreme Lord, and thus the knowledge he imparts is perfect and absolute. Sonka Maharshi emphasizes that Kapila appeared specifically to disseminate this sacred knowledge and elevate humanity. 5. Regulated human life versus animal life. Sonka uses the term Nrinam to specify that this knowledge is intended for human beings. Humans, unlike animals, are capable of leading a regulated life. While animals follow a natural instinctual order, humans are meant to follow a higher, regulated path as prescribed in the scriptures. Regulated living, according to the Vedic scriptures, includes principles such as discipline, moral conduct, and spiritual practice, all of which pave the way for the understanding of transcendental knowledge. 6. Beyond basic realization, active engagement in Brahman. Simply understanding the concept I am Brahman, the realization that one is not the body but the spirit soul, is not sufficient. One must engage in activities that reflect this higher understanding. This is what Kapila Bhagavan teaches. He explains not just the knowledge of the self, but also how to live in accordance with that knowledge. This involves duties, meditation, and living a life of spiritual awareness, ultimately leading to liberation, moksha. Conclusion. Lord Kapila's advent is a momentous event because it represents the descent of the Supreme Lord for the express purpose of enlightening humanity. His teachings are meant to raise human beings from ignorance to knowledge and help them transcend the material modes of nature. Through his divine instructions, Kapila shows the path of self-realization, guiding individuals to not only recognize their spiritual nature but to live in alignment with it. Dear divine souls, let us continue our spiritual journey through Kapila Gita with the next video. Until then, try to gain a deep understanding of the concepts explained in this part of Kapila Gita. Jai Gurudev. Blessings of peace and love to all divine souls watching. Thanks for watching and understanding. Like, subscribe and share with your loved ones. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for future post alerts. Stay tuned to Chaitanya Vignanam YouTube channel for future videos. Prasad Bharadwaj.